Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am finally sitting down to record my layout for this week. The first full week of April. And I also have a little bit of a different setup for recording today. I moved it to a different spot, so I'm hoping this will work out good. I'm using printables today, so they're already all printed out and ready to go. And I have everything figured out and where I'm going to put it. So it's just a matter of putting it down. I think I'm going to talk a bit more during this one. So if you don't like chatty videos, let me know in the comments if you prefer just the speed throughs. Sometimes I know some people really like chatty videos and some people don't. And I tend to go back and forth myself. Like some I don't mind watching and other ones I do. So let me know what you prefer. And if you really do not like it at all, I can upload a second version of this that's sped up. Alright, so I'm going to get started with the washi. And this planner set that I have printed is absolutely beautiful. And it's from planneraddiction.com. Of course, I will link that below. But just in case you're wondering, that is where I got it. So I ordered a case of the sticker paper. It's just matte paper. And it's actually a pretty good price. If I remember correctly, it was like, I think $25 or $27, I think, with shipping and taxes. So it's not bad at all. And I got, I believe it was 100 sheets. And they have, most of them, there's some cuts across the back, so it makes it easier to peel these off, but sometimes that doesn't happen. My computer in the background running is quite loud, so I'm worried that that's going to pick up too much on here. We'll have to see what happens. Alright, so let's see here. My husband was going to bed, sorry about that. Wanted to tell him good night. So this whole set of stickers comes with 8 whole sheets of things. It is loaded with options. It's pretty crazy. I've always got tons left over, and I'll use that for like my little crafting planner and that sort of thing. And this one, she's got several different options, and I've used them before. And this was a bigger sheet of washi. There's a whole entire page of different washi's. I'm actually not using that many different ones because I kind of like these. This set comes with a really shabby chic sort of feel to it. And it also had some like Aztec and tribal sort of prints, but I stuck to just the more floral and polka dotted and stripes for this layout. But it does come with quite a few options. I apologize for the noise in the background. I have 2 dogs, little ones, that are going a little bit crazy. One of them is a rat terrier, and he's a male, and his name is Coco. And he is insane. That's all I have to say about that. My son does not agree. And the other one is Maddie, and she is a mutt. I'm not exactly sure what she is mixed with, but I'm pretty sure that she's part Chihuahua and part Pomeranian. At least that's what she looks like. But I'm not completely sure. And she is my dog. She goes crazy when I'm not home. Thankfully, she's a little independent because I cannot stand clingy dogs. And she's a little bit older, so she's not quite as nuts as Coco is. Her name's Maddie. I think I told you that, but I can't remember for sure. So these strips, I've decided to try something different this time and put down couple strips on the sidebar before I put the pieces across it, instead of doing my pieces with washi tape in between. So I'm going to see how that turns out. And I have a full box that says here, and I'm going to put it up on over the April calendar. So in case you haven't noticed, whenever I talk and I'm doing something at the same time, I can't always concentrate on both. Even though I'm pretty good at multitasking, if it involves talking at the same time, I'm not so good at it. So you may notice that I may pause when I'm saying something and then say it again. It's not because I don't know what it is because, but I'm pretty sure it's because I have a difficult time talking and doing things at the same time. And I'm also still very self-conscious about doing these videos, so that doesn't help either. But anyway, just in case you were wondering. Alright, so next I'm going to put down the date covers, which obviously I've already covered with washi. But I'm going to put these down because I like to use them. These are actually from myplannerenvy.com. Jessica Brown makes them. She has a whole bunch of free printables on her website, and I will link that below, of course, as well. And I think I said so, but this set was free as well. It was a free printable. So, get these stuck down. So what do you like most about watching Plan With Me's? Do you like to get ideas? Do you like to just see how creative other people are? I don't feel like I'm all that creative. Like, I've got a lot of ideas from other people, but I'm starting to figure out my own way of doing things, which I like. If you're new to planning, it's good to watch a bunch of videos and get ideas, but then you can learn what works for you. And like I said in one of my recent videos, I feel like my planning hasn't been very intentional, and by that I mean it feel like I was just putting stickers down because it was fun, and it really wasn't organizing me like it could. So I'm trying to be more intentional now with my planning, and what that involves is another little small planner that I don't have to be creative in. I did a haul on it not too long ago, but this light planner from Ardium Diary series, I'll link it again as well since I'm showing it, and I've started just basically writing things in it that happen throughout the week or things that I have coming up. That doesn't have to be super neat, and that helps me stay more organized, know what's going on, and then it helps me to know what to plan when I sit down to do these Plan With Me's. This one, I just am now getting around to doing because we were out of printer ink. And I am out of sticker sets because, as I've mentioned before, I'm not made of money and can't afford to spend $25 a week on a sticker set. Which I think is a little bit ridiculous, to be personally honest, but they're definitely gorgeous, that's for sure, and people put a lot of work into them. I just tend to go for the ones that are a little bit cheaper, or when there's sales going on. And maybe if I was like filthy rich, it wouldn't matter. But I'm not, so please forgive the noises in the background. My son is a little bit wired this evening. But anyway, we were out of printer ink, so I couldn't print these out until I got printer ink. And then the annoying part was, we got the ink from Walmart, and then the black ink that we bought, because I had to replace it as well, exploded everywhere when we opened it. It was a horrible mess. And at first we thought we opened it wrong, but we didn't. It was like cracked on one end, and ink went everywhere. Well, my printer doesn't print if I don't have the black ink in as well, and obviously I needed the black for some of the spread. So I had to wait till I could exchange that then, and I didn't get that done till yesterday. So I finally got these stickers printed last night, and then this evening I sat down and cut them out. Okay, sorry about that. My son needed some calming down. Okay, next I'm going to put down the full box stickers. Now these are great. I have a Plum paper planner. Unfortunately, these boxes don't fit them exactly because they're made for an Erin Condren. By the way, I saved up my money and I just ordered an Erin Condren, so I'm excited to get that one. I can't decide if I'm going to... It was half off, which was why I could talk myself into doing it. And I can't decide for sure what I'm going to use it for yet. But I'm starting to get to that point where I see a need for at least 2 or 3 different planners for myself. One for just personal and home and things that need to get done and appointments and that sort of thing. One for like my creative projects and work. And I definitely need one for homeschooling. But that one I found a really good printable on Etsy for, and I will have to show that in another video. So I've been doing what a lot of people have suggested in their videos that have multiple planners and making a list of things that I would like to keep track of. Because ever since I've started doing this, I cannot believe the difference is made. Like, I'm actually remembering things better, I'm getting things done. It is really helping me to get things out of my brain and get myself organized and not have so much loaded up in my mind that I can't remember everything. So it's definitely worth it. But I just am trying to learn how to do a better job of it and how to be more intentional with it, like I said before. And I cannot get this sticker to stick down. This is weird for me to talk so much. I normally do not talk this much. So if I sound like I'm rambling, well, you'll know where the title of my channel came from. That and the fact that I have several different interests, which is another reason why I called it what I did. It's so difficult to come up with names for things. I am so horrible at that it's not even funny. But I tried that one, used it for my blog that I started a few years ago, and then I tried something else for a bit and I just didn't like it, so I went back to it. So when I started my YouTube channel, I was like, might as well just stick to the theme. But anyway, so these little glitter headers now, they're gold glitter headers, and they're printables as well. They came on a sheet of a whole bunch of different colors, and I have a couple different colors. I ordered these on Etsy a few weeks ago. They were a couple bucks. They're from that mom over there, and I will link that as well. So, my printer isn't the best printer in the world. It's not the worst either, but it's not the best, so these don't look like super high quality glitter stickers. But they work, especially when you're poor. I have a whole bunch of clothing that I want to sell whenever I get a chance to get it listed. Do any of you have an account on Poshmark? It is a cool website where a lot of people sell clothing and jewelry. Some of it's new, some of it's like resale. They have it available for both. It's really quite awesome, and you can, it's like a social selling site, basically. Anyway, I've sold stuff on there before, and it did really well. The only thing I don't like is that they take 20% of your sale for themselves. That's their fee, and that is just outrageous to me. But it is a very, very good way to get items sold. Like, I didn't have a very difficult time. You just follow people, and then you like other people's items, and you share other people's items, and then they start doing that with yours. And it works out really well. I'll link Poshmark below as well. But anyway, it's pretty cool. And you can find some really neat stuff on there for a good price, too. Just like I said, I hate how much of a chunk they take. But I don't know. I guess the way to look at it is you don't have to worry about overhead of opening a store, and honestly, when you sell things on consignment at places, they usually take even more than that. So, roundabout, in a way, really isn't as bad as it could be. Okay, so I've almost got these glitter headers on. I have a difficult time getting these things on straight. And the worst part about cutting things out is I never get things straight. I need to find my slicer and cut things that way, I guess. At least for the stuff that's straight like this. And it can be a bit of a pain to have to cut things out because it takes me a good hour or two to get everything cut out that I need. And I don't cut everything out of this set. There's no way I could cut all 8 pages out. That would just take forever. I cut out what I need, but it's also at the same time, it's a little bit relaxing. So, you know, it works. And it's something that works if you want to do while you're watching a show or something like that. You could multitask. Work on it while you're cutting, work on cutting them while you're fixing dinner. Alright, so I put glitter headers over these full boxes, and I bet I forgot a set, because I think I forgot to cut headers for this. So I'll probably cut some more glitter headers to put down there. We shall see. Next, I'm going to put down my headers for up here for my to-do lists, because I'm going to be putting my ombre checklists there. So one thing that was missing from this kit was enough to-do stickers in different colors. There was only 4 in the variety, and then there was 3 extras on another sheet in solid black. So unfortunately, I have to use quite a few black headers this time, but that's alright. Because I really don't have a whole lot of black in this spread except for there and a little bit there. So it works out. I always try to kind of spread the colors out in a way, but unfortunately, since there's only 4 of these are black headers, I couldn't spread them out very well. I'm trying to remember where I had the... This is another thing that's a pain, is trying to get these stickers off their backs. But it's the price you pay for free items. Just part of it. And I'm saving money so I can stop complaining about the little things like this. I would love to learn to make my own stickers. In a way, I feel like that's silly, because there's so many people making planner stickers that it's just ridiculous. I mean, when I do have a little bit of extra money and I go online to order some, I can't even decide what to order. And I end up just having to order because I like so many of them, there's no way I could ever get them all. No way I could ever use them all. So, in that sense, I think it would be silly for me to make planner stickers, but the fact that I can't afford to buy a bunch of them makes me want to make my own. And then I could hopefully someday get a silhouette or a cry-cut or one of those machines so that they are pre-cut. Wouldn't that be awesome? If you're watching this and you already have one of those, let me know how you like it. Or if you use some other machine to pre-cut your stickers, let me know about that too. Okay, almost got these down. Alrighty, I think I'm going to go ahead and stick this weekend sticker down, because I knew where I wanted it. If I can get the back off of it, that is. Oh, of course it had a little split. Alright, I think we're going to stick this right down here. I am not completely particular about my stickers being straight, and I probably should be. Like I am to a certain extent, and certain ones will bug me. But then other ones, like this, I cut just a tiny bit too short, and that's bugging me. Oh well. Alright, now before I put these headers down, I need to get all of my boxes down to remember what I was going to put where. Because those I forgot to cut out as well and had to cut them out right before I started the video after I'd planned my layout. Speaking of which, I'd said this in another, I think my very first video. One thing I really like about printable stickers is the fact that I can do this and plan out where I want them to go before I actually stick them down, and that is super, super handy. helps a lot. I'm hoping you can hear me okay, because there's quite a bit of like background noise. Like my computer, the fan on it is super loud. And I've noticed you can hear it in my other videos even when I'm sitting in the kitchen. And now I'm sitting at my computer desk, so it's even louder because I'm right here. And the heater also is on, and it makes noise. So hopefully you can hear me all right. So I really like having to-do lists on each day. It helps me to keep track, but this is one of those things I've noticed when I'm writing things on my to-do list that it was very repetitive, like laundry, 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 laundry. Well, that's, you know, that just seems way too repetitive to me. Or I would put, you know, school for my son. School, school, school all 5 days. And that's silly. I know that we have school all 5 days. What I need to keep track of is, and what I've started keeping track of, is what we're actually doing each day. And I'm doing that in the homeschool binder. And the homeschool planner printables that I created, or didn't create, sorry, I printed out. Okay, so there's those. So yes, this is definitely a learning curve for me in trying to figure out what works best. So tell me about what you have found that works for you and what you like to do when you plan. Some people do not like to use stickers at all. Nothing wrong with that. Some people want it to be very simple. Some people only use a bullet journal. I actually just started a bullet journal in addition to this, not to replace it, because I love how bullet journals look, and thought it'd be fun to make one. So I'll probably do a video on that sometime. Total newbie there, so yeah, that's going to be a big learning curve. And then some people like no white space, where every bit of these pages is filled with stickers. I have tried that before, and I just couldn't stand it. It was too much. It was too chaotic for me. But I don't like tons of white space either, so I don't know. I also don't care for these lines, and I think you can order a Plum paper planner without them. I'm not sure, but I ordered my Erin Condren without the lines. I don't think it even comes with lines, to be honest. And I'm excited to have that, because the lines kind of just detract from it to me. Okay, so now I'm doing the little things, the stuff that we have to do and have done already. Today's Tuesday that I'm recording this, so the last 2 days we've already done. My son had a checkup yesterday, so I have that. And then I had, let's see, I guess I should have put this up further. Let's see if I can pick this up. Alright, so these little tiny round stickers are the worst. I hate cutting them out and then trying to peel the backs off of them. It's just ridiculous. It's a good thing I have nails, because otherwise I don't think I could ever get it done. They get all beat up and ugly looking because I practically tear them up. There we go, finally. So yesterday I actually woke up early. Earlier than usual. Probably not early for most people, but I woke up earlier than usual. And so I'm putting a little alarm clock to signify that. And then yesterday afternoon we had my son's appointment, and then yesterday evening I got a new rabbit cage that arrived, so I want to mark that down. And then I started out filling an application for a work-at-home job, which I'm not going to give details on until I see if I get it or not. But it's a pretty complicated application, and it's taking me 2 or 3 evenings. I guess I actually started it Sunday, but it's taken me a few evenings so far working on it, which I think's good, because that narrows down who would actually want to apply for it. Makes it more complicated that way. Okay, then today, let's see here. Let's put down the header for yesterday too. Oh, whoops, I can't use the work one. So I want to use a today header. I'm working with my friend 3 days later this week, so I cut out some little work headers as well. I hope I'm not getting my head in the shot at all. This is going to turn out to be a super long video. I apologize for that. But if you like long videos, then I guess it works out okay, doesn't it? Alright, and then let's put a green today sticker over today. It is so much quicker whenever you have pre-cut stickers. That's another thing. These take longer, but it's okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be complaining so much. And they really are gorgeous. I mean, there's some beautiful printable stickers out there, and I've used so many in this planner. Alright, let's see. What did I have these for? So this one was because I helped my friend download a program to use for a project that he's working on. So that one goes there, and then I put in, my husband has really weird work hours this week. Somebody he works with is sick, so kind of just working some fill-in hours until they're better. So I was going to put his hours down, and then finally I am putting down that I'm recording this video. So we will stick this right here. Okay, tomorrow, put another today sticker on there. And this time we'll use this kind of gold color. Alright, and tomorrow we have another appointment for my son. So we'll put this down. I almost thought about using a plan with me like this as my introductory video to my channel, but then I was like, no, I need to show my face on camera for that, I guess. Make it a little more interesting anyway than just a plan with me, because not everyone's going to want to watch a plan with me to learn about my channel. Okay, so that's for his appointment tomorrow. And then my husband works weird hours again tomorrow, so I want to mark those. So let's get this stuck on there. Come on now. And then I need to do laundry tomorrow. So I have this little thing with a little laundry basket on it. There are so many header options and little things options on this sheet from her. It's quite awesome, to be honest. And I love it because I've always got extras, like I said, that I can use for other projects. Okay, tomorrow, or Thursday, sorry, I have work with my friend, and I will most likely be gone most of the day on Thursday. So we're going to put, oh, come on now, a work header. Right there. And then I was going to put a work tag, but I guess that's kind of redundant, so we'll just set that aside. And I will just put this half box down so I can write what I'm doing and what my hours are. And then I should be home in the evening, so I'm going to put another laundry sticker down because I need to do more laundry on that day. And I'm also going to put another sticker down for my husband's work hours because once again they're weird. And then this laundry sticker. So I have a question for you guys about laundry. Is anyone else guilty of getting it washed and dried and then taking too long to get it put away? Yeah, that would be me. That, or I'll wash load and forget it's in the washer, and then I have to go rewash it again the next day because it smells funny. I am very domestically challenged. But you know what? These planners are helping immensely. Who'da thunk? Pretty crazy, but they are. Okay, I also work on Thursday with my friend, and again, I had a little tag again, but we're just going to set that right over there. Okay, another half box to show what I'm doing that day. And that day, I actually don't have to go until later in the evening, or afternoon, I guess, probably. So, let's see, my husband, I probably could have put some other stuff before that, but anyway. My husband has weird hours again that day. So we're going to do this. And then I have this little asterisk, and I can't remember what I was planning on doing on Friday. Oh, I remember now. I'm supposed to have an online party for a friend on Facebook that day. So we're going to go ahead and put this down to mark that so I don't forget it. Okay, on Saturday, once again, I work with my friend. We're doing an expo. So that's why it's kind of weird. And that day, it will be all day. Morning till goodness knows what time at night. So, this over here. I have somebody watching my son that day, so I can... So he won't be bored to death. Have to go with me. So I won't get anything else done that day, more than likely. And then, of course, on Sunday, we are back to normal. And it will be a good day of rest, especially after those 3 busy days for the expo. So, kind of a weird color to put next to the brown, I guess, or the gold, but it kind of goes with that. And I do know that I want to record next week's plan with me on Sunday. So I'm going to go ahead and put that little thing down. Come on now. All right. Okay, now, let's do the sidebar real quick before this gets too much longer. I have a little pile of trash going on over here with all these sticker backs. Okay, that's not quite lining up like I want it to. These are so hard to get on here straight. Looks like I ripped part of it up. Whoops. And then, starting, there's a couple things this week I need to remember to buy. Got pills I need to get at the pharmacy. And I need to pick up some milk. And it seems like there was one other thing, which of course I can't remember at the moment, but that's why I'm making a list so I won't forget again. Okay. And then I want to keep a habit tracker for my vitamins, so we're going to put a little important tab over this. You know what? We're going to make this a whole lot easier. I don't know why I have never thought of this before. We're going to do it this way. Look at me getting all smart. I'm sure some of you were already like, why is she not turning that and making it a whole lot easier? Okay. So put the important tab, and then we're going to put this little habit tracker. So I still need to take my vitamins yet tonight because I forgot to during the day. I may as well just wait till the morning now because it's pretty late. Then I'm going to have things that need to be done this week. And I was out of to-do stickers from this, which is crazy to me because there's so many things. I guess there was some other stickers. There's one that says, "Let's do this." That's what I should have used, but I really like these little heart flags that she includes. So we're just going to use it. Then we're going to tuck this list right under there. Make sure I get this on here as straight as possible. Ugh. See, this is too cluttered to me. This is just getting a little too cluttered. Oh well, I will live. And then finally, I think this is the final thing. Oh, I was going to put space between them. Oh well, we'll just put space on this last one. Finally, I'm going to have a to clean list of things that I want to get cleaned this week, which may be a little difficult if my list is too big, considering the fact that I will be gone the whole last half of the week, almost every day, with my friend. Oh well. Better to plan and not be able to do it than to not plan at all, right? And I have just a couple little deco stickers I'm going to stick on here real quick. I usually do my planning for the following week on Sundays. So I'll stick that down. I like this little love. It's almost like a love paper clip, the way it's done. It's almost what it looks like, but obviously I can't cut it out that way. That would just be super annoying. So it looks cute like that, I think. And then finally, three little, she doesn't have a whole lot of deco usually. Oh, I forgot these other headers. Alright, we're going to do this one. And this one. Anyway, she doesn't usually give a whole lot of deco, but there's so many other things. It's just crazy. It's pretty awesome. Okay, before I put this last one down here, I'm going to cut out my other headers real quick and get them down because I completely forgot about it. Either that or washi. I may end up using washi. Anyway, either way, I'm going to do that real quick and then I will be right back. Okay. Hopefully this is in the same orientation. So I put down my little green header covers this time, the glitter ones, also from that mom over there. And I trimmed them because they're a little bit too long, and then I realized I trimmed them too far, so yeah, I managed to get these over here to look halfway decent, but these two look pretty crappy. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to write things in, and I will speed through this part, of course, and then that will be it for tonight. Okay, I will be right back. The pen I am using is just a Sharpie pen, and it's got a really fine tip. I don't even know if it says on it. If it does, it's too small for me to read. But anyway, it just has a really, really fine tip on the end. And I like writing with it. Sometimes it almost seems a little too thick even for me, but it works pretty good. It's kind of probably because it's almost a felt tip that I prefer more of a finer ballpoint tip. Anyway, I have everything written down so far. I am going to go back later off video and put in things I need to clean and things I need to do this week because I need to think about those. Of course, this will get filled in more as well as the week goes on. But there it is. Like I've said before, I do not like my handwriting, but anyway, that's what it is. So, that's it for now. I appreciate you watching. If you've watched the whole thing, bravo. You probably do better than me. Anyway, that is it for now, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.